what you are. Effortless comes to my mind.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, I'm Subrena. If you enjoyed this vlog, make sure you subscribe to stick around. If you are not new to this, I hope you're subscribed. If you're not, it's giving frenemies. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, welcome back to another vlog. It's a weekend in my life, so I'm getting ready to go out. I have clothes everywhere and stuff like that. I'm getting ready to go out. Yeah, so first of all, my makeup is done and it looks real good. It's like all natural lighting. Like, I like this. We did good today. But I need to figure out what to wear. So I know I'm wearing jean shorts, but I need to figure out what top I'm gonna wear. So I actually, you know, I need to turn the light on in here. Ooh, this looks so freaking good right here. No light, but we gonna turn on a little bit of light. So I've got some bodysuits from an Amazon company. It's called, what is this? Reosse, I think is what it's called. And I've also gotten a scarf top. So we're gonna try these on. I already know I'm wearing some jean shorts, so we're gonna try the bodysuits on. I'm gonna show y'all, and then I think I'm gonna do the scarf top. I don't know why. I feel like being real like summery, springy, tropical, like all of that. So but these bodysuits I think supposed to be like shapewear, so let's see. I want to show you guys one. Okay guys, so I'm only gonna put on one. So I basically got the same exact top in black and white, and again it's from the brand Reosse. I think that's how you pronounce it. But these bodysuits are basically like shapewear bodysuits. So in the middle part of it actually has like a ribbed pattern. Well, it's all ribbed, but this part is just like a different kind of rib, so it like snatches you like all the way in. It is like a full underwear bottom. It's not a thong, but you guys, like, it snatches, okay? Snatches you. You're gonna look so good in this. Like, it definitely has, like, yeah, the rib here is like, girl, I can't even take it off of me. And this is a medium, and I purposely got a medium because I didn't want it to be like too tight, because that's just, I don't like feeling like stuffed in my clothes. But yeah, like, this definitely like compresses you in all the right areas. It holds the girls up, like, you know, so if you have if you're busty, it holds you up, and the quality is good. Like, it's light enough to wear, like, you know, it's light and airy, but it's thick enough as well, because clearly the compression giving, okay, it's giving compressed. So this color is actually really cute. The brown, it's giving chocolate, it's giving brown skin girl, you know. I like this color. Again, I got it in, that's Zoe, always going off on the neighbors about what, I don't know, what beef she got with it, I don't know, y'all. Yeah, so I have this, and again, I have it in a black and a white. I will leave the links down below if you want to grab some of these. But yeah, if you were looking for bodysuits and you want it to be a like shape forming bodysuit that really like snatches you, makes you look really good, then definitely check this out. So I don't know, I might be a little brown skinned girl today, but let me show you guys the scarf that I also got. So I forgot the name of the brand, but this is how the scarf comes. Super cute, like in this nice little envelope, and they have a good amount of colors to choose from. And yeah, it's like a really big scarf, so you can wrap this like any way you choose. Yeah, so it's like super huge, and I love this pattern. I just thought it was really nice. It's like warm tone orange, nude brown tone. I have no idea, you know what, but I kind of wanted to do, what was it this way? I think I was gonna do it like that, but I really don't want to be like super naked outside either. I think this was how I was gonna do it, and just kind of like wrap it like this. But maybe it's just sliding just because like I have this on. You know what, I don't feel like having to figure this out today. So yeah, but super nice. I'm gonna learn how to wrap scarves. Like Pinterest tells you everything, so I'm gonna learn. But I definitely love the pattern of this. It's super silky, super soft. Obviously you can wear it as, like, you know, just a regular scarf moment as well. I live in Florida, y'all. We don't have that many, you don't have that many days to have a scarf moment, you know, but it's light anyways, you know. You could definitely do it as like the bandana ties, like, you know, the little boho ties as well. But either way, I just know, like, out of all the patterns, I just thought this was just the prettiest. It was the most like neutral, can possibly go with anything, so that's why I grabbed this color. So yeah, super huge thank you to both of these brands for collaborating with me, on this part of the video. So I'm gonna finish getting, I'm trying to think if I want to, yeah, I think we're just gonna do the brown girl moment, because we are going to a Juneteenth. Let me finish getting dressed first of all. Do I like, I don't know, it's like the browns just, I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna keep it, and I guess we're just gonna, I wanted to wear my black coach wrap, but I guess we're just gonna keep it in the family and just do all brown. So we're just gonna have a full brown moment, I guess. Brown on brown everything. Okay, I put my jewelry on, and, or do I want to do the white? I want to pop. The brown's not popping. I feel like I'm gonna look naked. I don't know. I already have this on. Let me stop being extra. I didn't put on my jewelry. So I'm gonna like finish getting dressed. I have to walk Zoe before I head out. Actually, I'm tripping. Where am I going? First of all, I need to film like a whole intro and outro for this hair tutorial, because this was sponsored content, these braids. So I'm gonna do that really quick. Should only take me a few minutes, and then we're gonna be out of here. I'm probably gonna talk to y'all in the car, and then I'll let y'all know where we're going. Okay, bye. Okay guys, so it's a little bit dark in here, but yeah, so I just stuck with the brown, but I did end up wearing my black to like break it up, and then I just have some sandals on. I don't really know like what all this is gonna be, like the event and stuff like that. I probably should I do like all black? Does the brown look good? I don't really know. We're just gonna keep this. I don't think it's gonna be all that, you know, where I need to be doing the most. But yeah, I like love these shorts. I finally got like my perfect like mom shorts, not too short, not too short, not too long, and they fit good. They're high-waisted. These are actually like some Fashion Nova jeans that were like too short, even though they were on the tall line, and I just got them tailored to these like mom length, and I like absolutely love these. Okay, love these. They look so freaking good. I literally look naked on the top. People are probably gonna be double taking all night, but yeah. So yeah, so oh, let me go ahead and blow out this candle, because child, yeah. Do I need it? I'm hungry. I really hope, let me put this in my purse. Can never have too many lip products. I really hope, I think they're supposed to have food. So yeah, it's a Night Under the Stars, it's a jazz, blues, and jubilee festivity. So we're gonna see what it is. It's my first time actually, like, I guess celebrating Juneteenth, because, you know, it just became a federal holiday. So look at Zozo. Are you gonna behave? Are you gonna behave, Zoe? Because she knows, like, when I leave, she usually goes in her crate. Is she trying to plead her case? Mama, I have to go, and I have to go. Come on, crate. I'm gonna be back soon. But you have all your toys here. I'll put your towel in here too, girl. There you go. You have put everything up here. For anyone who's gonna ask, she doesn't like beds, okay? That's why there's no bed in here. And I think it's because she's like so fluffy, she gets hot. But I've literally bought this dog like 5 beds. I done bought her the little stress reliever beds, the cooling bed. I done bought this girl so many beds, she shreds all of them. So that's why there's absolutely nothing in her crate. This is how she prefers it. But she always has a blanket or a towel or something in there. food. They have like an African place over here. So yeah, I'm about to eat it.
So my name is Brandon B. I like to start my shows a little different. It's Juneteenth and I had a lot of thought to think about what I wanted to say. I usually start my shows with affirmations. If you guys do not know what that is, it's the power of speech. It's the power of affirming what is in your spirit and speaking it into existence, into the physical. So, it is Juneteenth, and we need to affirm that we are free, because sometimes we read the news, we look at the TV screen, and it feels like we're so far from free. But we need to affirm that we are, and we always will be. So, feel when I drink you down, the feeling's real. Take my time before we break the seal. I wanna get close to you. Feel smelling like aroma, huh? You like half a mile straight from Ethiopia. Wanna show you all my love. Push it back to hot. I just know you're not. They just wanna put the label on. They just judging. Let me tell you something. In your beauty, nothing to be waiting on. She keep it fresh no matter how long it took her sweet. But you keep it on the low like sugar. I need you in the morning by the afternoon. I'm morning. So give me a night. I'm coming your love. Give it up because I got what you need. Savor it now, please, girl. Don't toss away my love. Don't take one, see it, we're loving our means. I had to say, I need y'all. Love, oh yeah. I need y'all. Love, the Daily Bugle. They say I turn hollow to the point, that's why I shoot through. Fabrication's always connected like Bluetooth. Imagine I spoke to the younger me, barely eating Fruit Loops, like sticking their toes like skinny brushes and tutus. Everything that they told you was part of the whole in total. Silence the part that's vocal. One that just kept them hopeful. Ideas of the world just killed it and now they owe you. See, don't they owe you for all the fear they installed in you? Don't they fear the dreams are all they pushed it down in you? You live a life not meant for you, now who's accountable? Cause happiness and everything they told me ain't compatible. My daughter spoke me and told me, Daddy, it's hard to sleep. They said that darkness and monsters, they always wait for me. Hush, little baby, there's no need to. Cause all the real monsters in life were just people. So, tell me, why do you keep running? Running, yeah. Looking for that something, yeah. Why do you keep running, yeah. Let's grow, get that glow. Unconscious, yeah, make it as simple. Awakening the best of me, taking you easily. Be anybody but you, just give it equally. And that is so new for me. How you spread the many seeds of a healthy love. And I was blooming on the side of me like, hey, deep my love, don't you change for another. I'm no woman, you know there's anything kind of you. Energy calling to try something new, so that's growing love. I don't ever think nothing else but you. Growing love. It feels different when you are in love. Now let me break it down for you. There's nothing that you wouldn't do to take the person who's loving you and put them on a pedestal. Then that can leave you so confusing. You confront it with the truth and realizing love ain't a substitute for what The self-worth, so hurt. Haven't been putting yourself first. You can only meet yourself in another. The level you own is a level that you can so. Level up, how we gon' set it up. After this, maybe this, how it all come from.
Okay, so I'm back home. I put on this robe because like I'm chilly. It started raining, so the little, what was it, like it's supposed to be like a blues and jazz, which I guess it kind of was a mixture of, and it had the different performers. It was really nice. It was a nice event. The food was really good from I forgot what the catering company that was called. That was your, y'all are so crooked, but it was a nice little event. My friend Shanika ended up coming out there to meet me. She said I was heading out, so we were going to basically go downtown, chill for a little bit, probably just like stop at a few spots, like vibe out. But it literally started raining as soon as we left the event, so I was just like, yeah, it's time for me to go home. God ain't want me mingling with nobody tonight. He said go home. That's all you came out here to do, is go to this event and go home. So that's what I did. I'm home now. I'm about to make some water because I'm so thirsty. I really didn't drink that much water today, even though I went to the gym. So I am obsessed with these, the liquid IVs and the flavor guava. Personally, to me, it's like the best flavor. I've literally tried probably like 7-8 different flavors from them. I love the guava. Like me and Kim, we be tussling over this. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all. Like, I am in love. Okay, I have like 3 more packs, and they're like the big packs. But I had to like stack up because me and Cam, like, this is our favorite flavors out of like all the ones that I've tried. And y'all, it's really good. Like if you're someone who like you really struggle with, I don't really struggle with drinking water, but I definitely drink like double the water I normally drink when I drink these. Yeah, so if you don't know anything about liquid IV, it is a water supplement. You add it to your water and it literally gives you triple the hydration. So they did sponsor a video like a while back, literally like over a year ago. Like over a year ago, and I have been like using them ever since. Like this is how you know when I really love a brand or love a product. You will actually see me continuously using it like over and over again. This is a brand that I like swear by. So again, if you want to like amp up your water intake, definitely try a liquid IV. Try the guava flavor, you won't regret it. It's 10:21 right now, but I need to get my water in before I go to bed. So I'm literally gonna be sipping on this all night until I go to bed. Poor Zoe's been home by herself since like 5 or 5:30-ish, 6 o'clock. I always feel so bad when I leave her at home for so long by herself, but no, she's fine. She done, she got out, she did her little zoomies. I took her on a walk, so she's like all good. Oh my god, it's so good. It literally, it's like, y'all, like, you know how sometimes when things are flavored it still tastes like very artificial? Like, no, with this it literally tastes like you are literally biting into like a fresh guava. Like, it's so good, it's ridiculous. I need more ice because I
When it's raining outside, I get these thoughts upon my mind. But when I look into your eyes, I am so sure that this feels right. Feel the merging of our souls. I wanna hug you when you're cold. Even though this feels old, oh, I could never let you go. And if you're scared, I'll wait. I ain't going anywhere. 'Cause for us, it might just never be too late. I'll say it.
Good morning. you guys. It's Sunday. Happy Sunday. It's 11. It's 11:12 right now. I didn't just get up. I got up a few hours ago, but my monthly started this morning, so you already know how that goes. So I literally just kind of like laid around in bed for a few hours, wrapping my mind around what I'm about to go through. But I'm going to the gym. Usually, y'all, when I'm on my cycle, gym is like a no-go. Like, just count me out for the week. Just count me out for the week. We're gone. But I literally saw this one girl, and she was talking about, like, you know, people always like, oh, like, how'd you basically, you know, get all your gains and how do you maintain it and yada yada and all this stuff. And she was like, she never ever misses a leg day. Never. I'm like about to heat up the last of this leftover shrimp scampi that I made as like my pre-workout meal. I'm not in the mood for like breakfast food right now, and I just don't want to actually prepare anything. Yeah, and she's like, she never ever misses a leg or a glute day. She's like, rain, shine, or snow, she's like, it could be a hurricane outside, she's gonna grab her umbrella and she's gonna be at the gym. She's like, oh, my cycle's kicking my butt. She was like, I'm gonna pop a pill and be in there. And she just called me all the way out, because when I think about it, it's like, girl, you be missing a whole week every month being like this, like on your cycle, not wanting to go to the gym. And then, you know, I do have like a religious fasting regimen that I do with God, and that take me out of the gym for a few days. So I'm like, girl, by the time you add it up, like sometimes depending on how it falls on the month, I will be out of the gym for like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. I'm like, you only working out 2 weeks out of the month, Subrena? That's insane. Let me put this in the microwave. You can't do that, girl. So yeah, we're gonna try to power through, except for day 2. Day 2 is like a no. Day 2 on my cycle, baby, all I can do is survive. And it's funny because I don't necessarily, like, I'm not one of those people who like cramp or I'm in pain, but I PMS in like a different way. I used to think I didn't PMS because I was never like in pain, right? And anytime anyone always talked about like PMS, and it was always like, oh, I have such bad cramps, and I was like, oh yeah, I don't like, I'm not really like ever in pain or anything like that, so I don't PMS. A lie. A bold-faced lie. First of all, my PMS started like a whole week before. Baby, when I say my emotional state is in shambles, okay? Like, don't ever let nothing in real life be going on, because baby, emotionally I can't take it, I can't handle it, I can't comprehend it. I'm a crying mess. Everything is like amplified. Literally just last night just last night, which now I'm happy I'm able to like actually like see it for what it is. But literally last night I was about to have like a whole crying story. I'm like, Subrena, nothing's wrong. Literally, like, nothing is wrong. Like, this is your cycle. This is not real. It's not true. It's lying to you. Your emotional state of being right now is lying to you, okay? It's literally because you're about to be on your cycle. Calm down. The world is not falling apart. I promise you, the world is not falling apart. I literally had to tell myself this. But before, like, I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what it was. So in my mind, I literally used to go through like a whole week of just like an emotional wreck. And when I mean I'm crying boo-hoo tears, okay? So now, like, whenever I start to feel myself I'm like, well, let me check my calendar. And I'm like, yep. That's it, she's about to come. Because I'm like, there's no reason why you feel like this. There's no reason why you're feeling like you're about to be in this deep state of emotional panic and depression. For what? There's literally absolutely nothing going on in your life right now that's upside down. Why are you feeling like this? So it's crazy, but PMS is a wild place to be, okay? Well, yeah, like, I just had to, I'm so happy I'm able to like just recognize that now. So when I start to get in that mode, I'm be like, why are you acting so erratic and like emotional? Because I'm actually like, I'm emotional, but I'm really not. Like, I'm more logic than emotion on any given day. So whenever I have a day where it's just like all emotions, what? Pause. What's going on? What's going on? I had to like literally like stop and like think about it. But yeah, so this week we're gonna like power through. Like, over these next few days, like, I'm gonna power through and I'm gonna try to do all the things I need to do, but at the same time, don't bother me. I don't want to do nothing. I'm not arguing with nobody. I don't want this. I'm surviving, okay? These next few days, I'm just trying to survive because my energy level on natural is literally like depleted. I was so used to not having a cycle because I used to be on birth control, and the birth control that I was on, you didn't get like a cycle. So baby, I was just out and about, just getting things done, like so yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. And then I have to go to the grocery store as well because I want to get the stuff for my green juice, and also pick up whatever I'm gonna cook for dinner tonight, which I think we're gonna do salmon. I've been wanting to go like back to kind of like pescatarian for a while. I get in these weird moods where sometimes I just get real about meat and I'm like entering one of those phases again. So whenever I get like that, then I just go like full-blown pescatarian mode, and that's, I don't even want to say full-blown because like for breakfast I'll still have like turkey bacon and like eggs and stuff like that. But even with eggs, I've been very weird with eggs. I can't eat eggs with the yolk anymore, so I just do egg whites. But I also don't like the egg whites that's in like a carton because they just taste artificial to me. So I still get like regular eggs and I just crack it and only use the egg whites out of it. It's just, I don't know, my body just gets in these moments where it's just like, ew, we don't want that, it's weird, it's giving, I don't know, but we're not gonna eat it, okay? And if I try to force myself to eat it, I just end up wasting food. So okay guys, so we are on the way to the gym. So let's talk about that. So I'm going to test out a new gym today because the men at my gym have been like increasingly becoming like weirder and just weirder. Like every time I go, it's just becoming more of like a, like I'm just starting not to feel comfortable at my gym anymore. And the thing is, like, you know, when you hear about like stalker situations and stuff like that, as a woman you're like, dang, like that's crazy and stuff like that. Like, yeah, you have to be aware, but it's like when you truly experience something like that for yourself in real life, it just makes it very much real for you, right? So I had a situation in my current neighborhood where, you know, this guy asked me out. The first instance I was just like, no, like there was just something behind, I was just like, no. And then just overall I was just like, yeah, I don't think you're necessarily my type, like no. But every time he saw me out in the neighborhood, it was just very persistent. He kept asking. So one time I was just like, screw it, whatever, like what can a dinner hurt, right? It can definitely hurt. Went to the dinner. Basically dinner just verified, yeah, you're not my person. You're just, it's just not it, right? Just not interested, stuff like that. And you know, he kept like texting me and stuff after, and at one point I think I was like kind of ignoring him because I was like, well, maybe he'll just get the point. And then one day I'm at my car, like loading up my trunk to do whatever. He literally pulls up behind my car and was like, oh, you don't see me texting you, da da da. And I'm like, mind you, I paid for half of the date, so in no way, shape, or form should you even feel entitled to my response about anything. But either way, I think even after that, he still was texting me, and I was like, you know what, I'm interested in somebody else. And that's that. Like, I'm not interested in you. There's somebody else I like more. I'm gonna pursue that. I said that thinking that was just gonna be the end of it. Cool. No, this man proceeded that every single time, let me turn my indicator off. Every single time because at that point I had my dog, right? Every single time I left my condo to go walk my dog, it don't matter what hour of the day it was, don't matter on which day, because where I go to walk my dog, where the open fields is, I guess it's like past his building, so however he could see, hear his behind come out every single time. Mysteriously, he gotta walk his dog now too. And this should have been this was like the first, like my antennas went off. One of like the very first conversation, he was like, oh, what buildings do you live in? Why do you need to know what building I live in? Like, that is not a normal question. That's not a normal, oh, what do you do for a living? Like, oh, that's not normal. Why do you need to know where I live? First of all, you already know where I live in the community because you live here, but why do you need to know specifically what building I'm in? That was weird. So my antenna is already kind of going off ever since then or whatever. Then every single time, I literally cannot come outside my house without seeing you. That annoyed the mess out of me. And then he also went to my gym. Every time I look up, you're staring into my, so it just got so overwhelming at how I literally couldn't leave my house without. And then he was following me, you guys, because he drives a car, and the thing is, there's a piece of his car that was missing, so it's very easy to tell if it was his car versus just another one of those cars around. I was on my way to like a doctor's appointment one day. It just so happened I actually missed my turn, so then I had to turn back around and come out, right? I had seen the car, but I was like, no, that can't be him, that can't be him. I happened to miss my turn, so I had to like swim back around another way. So when I was coming back out, his car drives past, and of course, whose bald head do I see driving by? This man was following me. He popped up at the friggin' grocery store one day, and this is how I know he wasn't just out at the grocery store and we just so happened to be at the same grocery store. He was there looking stupid as hell, trying to act like he was looking at these shelves. And mind, just one of those shelves, I don't know why I look at these shelves to buy nothing, because it's like the most random things on it, because I'm at the deli line trying to get a sub, and I look over and I see him, and then he's literally just standing there. He was just standing there staring at me, but then when he sees that I see him, then he tries to look as if he was looking on these shelves. And I literally just stood there and stared at him out, because in my mind I was like, are you kidding me? I immediately started praying in that moment, y'all. And then I think the guy, because this is at Publix, I think the sub guy noticed what was happening, right? Because after he finished fixing my sub and he was telling me have a nice day, he made it a point to say, please be safe. So he even noticed it. Like, it was, y'all, please believe when I said I went into prayer, I went into prayer. His dog was like kind of older, right? So I think his dog died, because I haven't seen his dog, haven't seen him out walking. I think his dog died. I didn't pray for the dog to die. I just prayed that this man would stop leaving me alone. I even got to the point where I literally prayed for God to send him someone to like be his woman, so whatever infatuation was starting to build on me can like just transfer to her, and he would actually be receiving the love back. But it was just so creepy. And then it got to the point where I literally just started to not feel safe in the neighborhood anymore. So there's a guy cop, a black male cop. We're kind of like, you know, around the same age area, whatever. Our dogs like love each other, so anytime I'm walking my dog and he's outside, we typically always stop, chat for like, you know, a few minutes so the dogs can play. I told him about him and the situation. He knew exactly who I was talking about. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna tell an officer, so if anything happens, I'm like, listen, it's him. You don't gotta question nobody else, you don't gotta ask no other question, it was him. I also told my next door neighbor, because I'm like, you know, I got close with them because they have kids too. It's a husband and a wife. I made sure I told him as well. And the thing is, he told me, he was like, you know, he had a similar situation with someone in this neighborhood, like within basically that same situation before. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah. And he was basically telling me like how he was like an ex-Marine and like things like that. The guy, the stalker guy I'm talking about, he's an ex-Marine. So then that gives you a little bit more insight of the things that he might even be possible or capable of doing. The skill sets that he may have, you know. So, and he was just like, yeah, he's like, be careful. I was like, okay, well, I'm telling you. And then there was another guy that I got close with in the neighborhood, not close with, but like we were cool, whatever, because he was from West Palm Beach, so we kind of clicked over that, and I told him like as well. So I'm like, yo, if anything ever happens to me, if cop comes pulling up, I'm missing, something happens, it was him. Send them to his door. It was him, okay? So that was like that's the first situation I've ever had in real life of men acting like that. I've never experienced that before. So that was another thing. Now at the gym that I'm at, I've been going to this gym now. Dang, I'm supposed to be charging my headphones this whole time. I've been going to this gym now for about, where's my phone? Oh, it's in here. It's like 4 years. Yeah, like going on 4 years, right? But, and you know, and this is not like a conceited talk or anything like that, but I'm used to, you know, guys may look at you, yada yada, stuff like that. Cool. But the men now have just gotten increasingly more weird, where it's transitioned from staring or looking at you to I am going to purposely like be on machines that's next to where you're working out so I can stare at you. Like I literally had this one guy come position himself, because I was doing like RDLs, Romanian deadlifts, so you know you gotta bend over so your whole cootie cat booty just all up in the air, right? He literally positioned himself to like my bum, in just that's his full view while he's doing his workout. And then I'm now having to adjust or move around to where that's not your view. I've literally had situations where I paid attention to men and they have literally followed me around the gym. Like followed me around the gym to make sure they're working out wherever I'm working out, to watch me. I've literally had men just stare at me the whole time they're there. The whole time. And it's getting to that level. Yeah, so I'm about to also schedule a class. And I think within this class, officers teach you like how to actually shoot and handle a gun and everything like that. So I'm really thinking about signing up for that, and I might have to get like a firearm, because I've just never experienced it. I've just never experienced this in my life, but it's scary, okay? It is a little bit scary, because these are men, like, you know, like, yeah, I work out, yeah, I'm strong and all of that at the end of the day, but at the end of these are still men. Physically, they are built, they are made to be able to overtake and overpower a woman any day of the week, okay? Especially if these are men that work out the way that they do. Baby, I'm not gonna try to fight you. I'm gonna use it if I need to. I'm gonna use whatever strength I got. I'm gonna give it all I got. Dang, my battery's gonna die, and I didn't even bring my extra batteries. But like, no, if that's the case, baby, I'm gonna just have a gun and I'm gonna shoot you, and I'm aiming to kill, because what are you doing? So yeah, so I'm at my possibly new gym, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. If my battery dies and I don't speak to you again, I'm probably just gonna see you guys when I get home after I run to Sephora and do my grocery shopping, and that's probably when I'm just gonna have to catch up with y'all. So yeah, I'm excited to test this gym out, and yeah, this might be my new home gym. But yeah, ladies, just be very aware of your surroundings. If your first instinct about someone just gives you creeper vibes and stuff like that, no matter how persistent they are, say no. And that's the thing about it, it's so scary, because even if you persistently say no, if they just latch on for whatever reason, you're just their target, you're their target. So stay safe, be alert, and if you are starting to get to the point where you just are not feeling safe, strap up. Strap up. The laws are changing now, especially when it comes to firearm. Get you one, but obviously learn how to use it, learn the safety of it, which I'm going to be doing. And also, like I said, I prayed about the guy in my neighborhood. Like, he doesn't mess with me anymore. Again, I think his dog died, so he literally has no reason to even come out his door to walk his dog anymore. Whenever, like, the brief times I do see him now, because I literally think even like his work situation changed and everything. Like, when I said baby I prayed, I really like went into prayer like consistently about it, because that's how much it was really like affecting me. And I don't know what God did, but whatever it is, like, even when I do go to the gym now, I rarely see him at the gym. So I think like his new schedule, however it's working, I don't even think he can even go to the gym the times that I go to the gym now. Yeah, so that too, before you even do strap up and all that, pray over everything, obviously. Hey guys, good morning. It's Monday, it's Juneteenth. So woke up. So I didn't get to talk to you guys yesterday after basically I went to the gym. So I checked out the new gym. It's okay. I like my gym better. I like my gym better. And first I was like, oh, is it just like the fear of just something new? But it's not. Like the gym was honestly like 90% upper body, like 10% lower body, and I'm a lower body girl, okay? And I can only imagine like on a busy day what that's even like, trying to use those machines. So I don't know, I think I'm gonna stick to my gym, but I'm just gonna switch up my workout time. And then after I went to Sephora, I exchanged my sunscreen, got the right one. I need to go put some sunscreen. I did my skincare, but I didn't put any sunscreen on yet today. I need to go put that on today because the sun is blinging today, okay? And I got this stuff to make my juice. So I got, and then y'all, I came home after I did all that. I took a shower. I started reading my Bible because yesterday I do practice the Sabbath. So yesterday I just basically, I did my devotional, I read my Bible, and then halfway through reading my Bible, knocked out. Like I literally fell asleep with my Bible open, then woke up, I had to close it and just took me a good old little nap. And then I went and I got Cam from his dad's. He's been there for the past week and just kind of like chilled out for the rest of the day and just rested on Sabbath because my body truly needed that. So I woke up and I finished reading 1 Samuel. So I'll be starting 2 Samuel, and I just got such like a revelation, or God just really spoke to me the last few chapters. I read like basically from chapter 21 to 31, so like the last 10 chapters of the book of 1 Samuel. And let me say this to y'all. It is so easy when your enemies, when frenemies, for whoever is against you, it's so easy when God literally delivers them in your hand, like places everything you need in your hand to get them back tenfold what they try to do to you. It's so easy to want to avenge yourself and vindicate yourself. But David just reminded me how you don't have to be as wicked as them, and don't even pay their evil the same evil that they try to do to you. Like it's so much more of a blessing to just stay in a good heart posture. And like that, it was just such a lesson to me because I've kind of been going through some things where I know who's been coming against me. I know. And they have been trying, y'all. They've been trying to come at me, trying to get me out of the position that God wants me to walk into. And like sometimes my spirit gets real like get real grieved at the things that they have tried to do. And sometimes I'm like, you know what, I want to run this because I'm tired of y'all playing with me. But God just like gave me this great reminder. It's just like, I raised you better than that, and you are not them. You are more righteous than them. You are better than them. And this is not to be arrogant, it's not to be egotistical, it's just stating facts of who God made you to be. You are better than them. You are better than what they have tried to do to you. You are better at retaliating than them. So keep a good heart posture. Be the person that you know God wants you to be, because at the end of 1 Samuel, guess what? Saul, who has literally been trying time and time again to kill David, and even though David literally God handed Saul to David 2 times, not once, twice. David had not 1 time to kill Saul, but twice. And when I say it would have been a clean kill, there would have been no fight back, no nothing. Dagger straight through the heart, killed. And David said no. David kept a good heart posture. He kept God on his mind, God on his heart. And at the end of it, Saul ended up killing himself because he couldn't even stand what his enemies were about to come do to him. So the whole time while these people are out here trying to come get you, trying to do all this to you, keep a good heart posture, because what they don't even see is the enemy behind them that God will not save them from. because that's what it was. Saul kept trying to seek out God, trying to get favor, trying to get answers. How do I? God straight hush mouth. I'm not with you. I've been left you. And this is the thing, a lot of these people, they claim God, they claim they're Christian, but nothing about their heart is God-like whatsoever. And you know that. That's the thing, you know that already. Don't repay evil with evil. Don't repay wicked with wicked. Let them deal with that wickedness on their own, because there's a whole army of evil and enemies coming for them that God is going to be straight hush mouth in the season that they're going to be begging God to deliver them from. So you literally don't even have to get your hands dirty. Hey guys, so we're back. Why does it have like this shadow on here? Okay, I think this is better. Yes, I'll be completely honest with y'all. After I last checked in with you guys, knocked out. Zoe and I had the best nap on that couch, okay? I just finished editing this video, so it's like uploading now, and I'm about to send it over to the brand. But yeah, we knocked out. I'm telling y'all, on my cycle, it's a struggle. Not because of pain, because of just like energy level. It's not there. Like my body's like, girl, we got a lot going on. It's every man for themselves right now, okay? Like I be out. I'd be surviving, just trying to have the energy to do regular everyday life, okay? Okay, so we're about to do our juice. So I got a new juicer. I love my new juicer. I'm about to put it together. But so we're gonna do our green juice. I'll put the juicer together over here while we use it, but I'm gonna show you guys what we're using. So we have a bag of kale. I usually do 1 bag of spinach, but this time I grabbed 2 bags of spinach. We have celery, and then we have cucumbers. I have 2 pineapples. This one is ready. Like you can tell it's like yellow and stuff. I don't think this one is as ready though. I don't think I didn't do the best job picking this one out, and I don't feel like waiting for it to be ready, so we're just gonna use it. Also, I have some apples. I grabbed 2 bags, but I'm probably only gonna use like a couple out of here and save the rest because Cam likes to eat apples. So we're also going to be using some lemon, so I'm about to use 5. You'll also need ginger. You guys don't know, if you're new here, I did have anemia, and I say had because it doesn't show up anymore when I get my blood test. My iron levels are up to par, white blood cell counts, everything is green. We're good, thank God. Prayed about it as well. So I do take an iron supplement, but the thing about it is I want to get my iron from natural sources and natural food as much as possible. So another thing that I also did, even though I was doing an iron supplement, because I was on iron supplement for like a year and nothing was really changing, but I incorporated green juice, natural green juice, not the one that's pumped full of sugar from the store, natural homemade green juice into my diet, and then a new form of iron. That's when everything started changing. So I was doing it basically twice a month. I would have it like, I was basically alternating my juices. So I would do green juice 1 week, a fruit juice the next, then green juice, and so on and so forth. But now I want to incorporate green juice every single week into my diet. So we're gonna always have 2 juices, which is why I brought my new juicer, because it makes juicing, it like cuts juicing time down in half, and then now I can really, it yields 100% juice, first of all, okay? 100% juice is just so much easier and faster to juice with this one, so I love it. So it's more practical in juicing now versus my other juicer where it's like a lot more manual work, and it's just a lot easier too to like clean up and clean. I love this new juicer. I will have it linked below. I got this specific one off of Temu, because you know when Temu always has sales and it's like for new users. So this like $100+ juicer, I got it for like $40. I don't know how, you know, Temu's like very weird. I think it just picked up that I was looking up specific juicers like that, and it just popped up. I was like, oh yeah, we about to get that. But I know this juicer specifically is listed on Amazon, so I'll have the Amazon link below. Temu is very weird, bothered to be honest, and I also had got it off the app. So yeah, and then to try to find this juicer again on there, it's just gonna be too much, so I'll just have the Amazon one on there. But the thing about green juice is that if you look up the molecular structure of chlorophyll, which is what you get from the green, the leafy veggies and stuff like that, it's identical to iron. It's different minerals and components that make them up, but the molecular structure of it all is identical to iron. That's what it is. It's not iron. It's human blood, and chlorophyll has the same molecular structure. So the only thing is your blood has iron in the center and chlorophyll has magnesium, but they are basically built the same. So plant chlorophyll is like the best aid that you can give your blood to basically purify your blood, cleanse your blood, and rise like your hemoglobin and things like that. Look it up for yourself, okay? Can't get into all the technical terms of it. I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a doctor, none of that, but you can look it up for yourself. So if you have any issues going on, any blood issues, regardless of what it is, natural fruit juices, okay? Especially green, not even fruit, specifically natural green juices is gonna be your best friend. Just like, yeah, this is going to be an everyday thing. So the bottles that I got from Amazon, it's the 8 ounces. So this is how big they are. So one of these every single day, plus the fruit juices, like that's what me and Camden have. And that's another thing too, which I love about it, because I literally get my son to eat spinach, kale, celery, like things he would not eat just naturally. I get him to eat that or consume that every single day through the juices because he loved the juices. The current fruit juice that we have for this week, this recipe is cantaloupe, oranges, apple, pineapple, ginger, lemon, and apple. So that's what's in here right now. So we have this for our fruit juice, and then we're gonna make our green juice. Okay guys, so I have everything ready here for the juice. So I washed the kale, the spinach is in here, I have the pineapples and apples in here. This has the cucumbers, celery, the lemons is like under here at the bottom, and then the ginger. So we're about to get ready to juice. So this one has 2 ways you could feed the fruit. You could put it in here. I typically do like the lemons and stuff and oranges in here because it's like a bigger shoot, so you could put it in here, and it locks to also get about the way. And then it has this here where I put like I like this better, honestly, it's just faster. So let's get to juicing. What do I want to do first? I've never actually done the green juice in here first, so I'm really curious to see how it does that. What I typically do with my other juicer when I'm doing green juice is I will put these, which has a lot more water content, with the leafy veggies because leafy veggies, because the water from here will make extracting the greens a lot easier. So we're just gonna see how this works like by itself, I guess. And as you can see here, like this is dry. It gets out like all the juice. And then you would just lift this. And it releases the juice, and no pulp whatsoever. It's just pure clean juice. I love this thing, okay? Absolutely love it.
But you're giving me
Okay guys, so usually I don't have this much juice. So basically this is like all the green leaves and this is like the actual fruit, and usually I would like mix in between these two to mix it up. I need to buy more pitchers, but I'm just gonna do it like this to mix it up so everything is like tasty and good. Okay. And yeah, so I'm just gonna mix back and forth to make sure it's like mixed really good. And I'm gonna taste them as well to make sure both of these batches taste good. If one tastes a little bit too green, then I will just, again, mix again so it could be a really good blend for both of these batches. But yeah, I definitely have to get more pitchers. Especially now that the juicer actually gives you 100% juice. This one definitely looks a little bit more green than this. So I'm gonna pour some in here. Where did he do with the cup? Okay. And I am just want to make sure it tastes really good. Okay. I want to taste this. See what they taste like. That's really good. Okay, I'm gonna taste this one. Oh, ooh, okay. They're both like equally good. Okay, perfect. Okay guys, so for the green juice, I like to put a little squeeze of honey at the bottom, even though this one's like really good. That's why I use like 2 pineapples and a lot of apples to give that natural sweetness, but I still like to put a little dab of honey at the bottom just to add to the flavor.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. So no one else knows what to do. That's why I don't mind spend my life with you. I wanna please you in any way I can. I wanna share my world, don't you understand? Your love is no one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give all day long. Your love is no one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long.
I'm gonna see y'all later, but if you guys juice, definitely like drop your favorite juicing recipe below. I have a good like 5 recipes that I always like and like switching out, but definitely drop your favorite juicing recipe below. Let me know. Yeah, and I will link the juicer down below for any of you guys who want to get into juicing, or you are into juicing and you're looking for like a better juicer. I absolutely love this. This is the first time I've ever done my green juice with it. This is the second time I've used a juicer. One thing I have noticed is that celery kind of clogs the duct for the like produce part that comes out. So that's the only thing. That's why you saw me like with the knife trying to like get it out. But honestly, you could just literally stop, take it apart, and just like pull it out and put it back together, and it's fine. So not a big deal whatsoever. But yeah, but this is like the most green juice I've ever made in one batch. Same amount of products. I usually honestly will get 8 or 9 bottles. I've got 18 bottles, so literally double the amount of juice that I normally have. Crazy. Okay guys, so we are in the car, so we are moving, you guys. Who is that? Oh, we're moving. I'm so excited. So I was gonna wait till the next vlog to tell y'all, but we'll just tell y'all today. Clearly this is turning into a weekly vlog instead of a weekend vlog. Am I becoming a weekly vlogger? What? But so we already got approved for one place, which as of right now is still my #1 right now, but that one kind of has some cons that I don't like, and this place looks like it may be the pros to all the cons that the other place has. So the other one is on the top floor, which I like because no one's above me, because I had a horror example or experience with being beneath someone when I was in college in Tallahassee, and I just refused. So the other one, we're on the top floor. I like that, but they do not have an elevator, so that's not a lot of fun. But the community, everything, it's beautiful, it's secure, the amenities are really nice, it has a dog park, things like that. But because we are on the top floor for sound purposes, so the people below us don't have a horrible experience, the living room and the dining room area, move person, what's wrong with you? The living room and the dining room area has carpet, and only like the kitchen and the bathroom has hardwood floors, versus this other place, from what it looks like, this person's really annoying, man. Oh, I could not with you right now, lady, because you act like you can't drive. So this place, from what it looks like, the whole place is hardwood floors. Hopefully that's what it is. I hope it's not one of those other things where it's like, oh, only the ground floor has hardwood everywhere, and like, again, because we're gonna be, this one I think it's like 3rd level, basically has carpet in all the other areas. Hopefully it's not that situation. So we're gonna see. But the thing about this one is that they do have elevators, so I like that. I like that. So we're gonna see. So we're gonna go look at this place and see, and then after, I want to go to this furniture store to look at this couch that I'm thinking about getting, because we're gonna be getting a new couch. And where would I park? I'm gonna just park over here. Yeah, I'll just reverse in. So yeah, we want to go look at this couch because I want to see like how big it is in person, because it looks like it's a pretty big couch, and I want to make sure it's gonna fit in our spot. And I also want to take a look at the color, because you guys know how that can be, like you see a color online but like in person it's completely different. So yeah, this is the place. Yeah, it was right down the street, right? So the other one's a little bit further. So yeah, so we're gonna go in. All right guys, so we are back home. So I'm about to cook really quick before we head out to the movies. I want to cook dinner for the week. So we went and we saw the new place, and yeah, my first option is still #1. That's when we're gonna go to. We're already approved for it. And yeah, so we went to this one. It did have hardwood floors throughout the whole thing, which I really did like. But one thing about that place is it was not a gated community. First of all, it's a very small community at that. So it really wasn't even really like a community, if we're being completely honest. It was not gated, and personally for me, being a single mom, that's very important. It's just me and Cam, so I do not want anywhere where anyone could literally just drive by and have access to. And it does have a elevator, but again, it's not really secure. Like anyone can just walk in, go up the elevator, and go to where you live. So nothing about that was secure. I didn't like that. Versus the other place, it's a gated community, and it's not like a flimsy gate, it's like a real gate. So any and anyone can't just run up on you in there. So I like that. And also the kitchen was so freaking small. It was tiny. The other kitchen, I love the other kitchen. It has like a full bar because I have bar stools and stuff like that, because I got rid of the dining room table. So that was really important to me to have a bar area as well, because that's where we sit and eat. Yeah, so you know, just for hardwood floors, the security, the whole neighborhood itself just wasn't worth sacrificing for that. And I think by the time you add like all the fees and things on it, honestly, the price point it was like about the same. It wasn't like too much, it wasn't too much of a difference. And also for Zoe, like our other place that we're moving to has like an actual dog park. It's like a real community, so you can actually walk your dog and have grass area, versus this place I literally think is like a patch of grass in the front. Camden walked in, he was like, oh, is this it? This one patch of grass to walk Zoe. It wasn't really like dog friendly either. Yeah, so the gym was really nice though. I mean, the other gym at my other community is nice. It still has everything. This gym was just kind of like bigger. They had a Smith machine. The other one has like a free weight Smith machine, but this one's like, you know, because child, when the weights go up there, I need the machine to hold it down. I need the machine to be my safeguard. But either way, both of the gyms are actually pretty good. So when I move in, I'm actually going to do like a trial run of like my full workout split at that gym. And if I can do everything I need to do in my workout, I'm canceling my membership. So yeah, so I'm so freaking excited. We did go to the furniture store to see the couch. So yeah, the original price of the couch is like $2,500, y'all. It's on sale right now. They have it on sale for, I think it's like $2,200, and they have it on sale right now. It's like $1,700, but July 4th is coming up. And we all know how they get for July 4th. So the sales associate tells me they always start their sale. Hold on, did I step on you, Zozo? Yeah, so I'm gonna cook real quick, and then we're gonna head to the movies, and I'll probably just do like a little b-roll of us going to the movies to like close this vlog out. But that's really it. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Again, I'm gonna leave the links to these bodysuits and that scarf that I got. It will be in the description box. And the next time that I'll be seeing you guys for a vlog, it's gonna be a moving vlog. I'm so excited. Literally, this has been the whole time. The car just like, like we're moving. We have been here for 4 years, you guys, and God has just kept putting it on my heart and my spirit that time's up in this place. We are stepping into a new era of life in so many different ways, and I'm just so excited. And like, once the approval came in for this place, it was just kind of like God's stamp and like seal of approval of, yes, Subrena, I'm bringing you into a new land. And I'm just I'm so grateful. And if I keep talking about it, I'm probably gonna get emotional. The moving vlog, I probably am gonna get like so emotional, but it's okay, it's okay. So yeah, I'm gonna finish cooking, and thank y'all so much for watching, and until next time, bye y'all.